Travis Kelce opens up about his relationship with Taylor Swift after accompanying her on Eras Tour Singapor. The famous couple was spotted at an upscale Japanese restaurant. Pop superstar Taylor Swift and NFL player Travis Kelce were recently spotted enjoying a meal together at an upscale restaurant in Singapore, adding to their string of public appearances as a couple. Kelce, who traveled to Singapore to support Swift during her Eras Tour, has been making time to accompany her to various events despite his busy schedule. The couple, who have been dating for several months, have been turning heads with their public outings, including a recent zoo date in Australia. In Singapore, they were seen dining at Accompanying, a restaurant known for its modern take on traditional Japanese cuisine. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are not planning to get married in the near future, according to a new report, despite the Super Bowl winner flying around the world to follow her latest Eras Tour dates. Kelce is currently in Singapore, where has seen the final 2 shows of her current tour before a 2-month break. He also flew to Sydney to be with her in February. But according to US Weekly, the couple are not planning on taking things forward anytime soon, and it comes amid some questionable antics from the Chiefs star in recent weeks. Kelce screamed in the face of his coach Andy Reid, a 65-year-old grandfather, during the Super Bowl in February, before appearing to be drunk during the team's ensuing parade to celebrate their win, which was marred by a shooting. US Weekly quoted a source as saying, "Travis and Taylor are still in the honeymoon phase and the relationship is serious. They are on the same page about the future but are not rushing marriage or the next step." Travis is going the extra mile to make sure he is showing support for Taylor during his off time. He is so happy he can be there for her and show up for her even during the international leg of her tour. Things are going really well and they have a great system going on. They both understand how busy they are and are very accommodating to schedules. They FaceTime and text a lot when they aren't together. Many Swifties who saw Kelce's outburst at his coach Reid on the sidelines in Las Vegas were left stunned, with some taking to social media to brand the moment a red flag. One fan wrote on the time on X, "And just like that I'm suddenly less excited about Travis Kelce. You don't get to ape up someone all aggressive like just because you're frustrated. Taylor, my darling, my dove, my lamb, this is a big red flag." Another said, "Travis Kelce is a red flag. That aggression isn't what Taylor needs." His older brother, Jason, was unimpressed and said as much on the New Heights podcast. "You crossed the line, I think we can both agree on that," the older Kelce brother said. "Let's be honest, the yelling in his face is over the top. I think there are better ways to handle this retrospectively." Travis said, "I can't get that fired up to the point where I'm bumping coach and he's getting off balanced and stuff." The day of the Chiefs parade, Kelce was clearly very drunk as he downed beers with fans and seemed to slur his words as he addressed supporters on a microphone. Later that day, hours after a shooting killed 1 and injured several children, pictures emerged of Kelce in a bar with a number of teammates as the Super Bowl celebrations carried on. Kelce later donated $100,000 to a family whose 2 daughters were shot during the parade through his 87 and Running Foundation. The 34-year-old is expected to follow Swift to Europe later this year for the first half of her 4-month run of tour dates across the continent. He will likely return to Kansas City around late July as his team bids for an unprecedented NFL three-peat next season.